I think romance starts in this chapter. I'm tired, man. Yeah, my chinen ex-listener, part 5. I need to grab my script, man. Okay, let's begin. Today, Yin is drinking energy drink. I don't know. She said she wanted to try it, and it's a whole thing I wasn't willing to get into. Honestly. Bunny, I don't even know how old she is, but if she's old enough, maybe I could date her. But I prefer Yin. Even though she's mean, she's quite nice to those she likes. I'm afraid she doesn't like me. That was Maya's way of thinking, and that's what Maya was saying to, well, guess who? Reki. Reki responded almost immediately and said, well, if you like her, why don't you confess to her? I'm sure she'll like you too. I mean, you're famous, aren't you? He said, clearly forgetting that Maya was like literally in him. Not in him in that way. Minds out of the gutter people. Like condoling himself in him, like whatever it's called. Maya looked at him like he was crazy. He liked you. And he wasn't about to tell you. He didn't know what to. Like what? Hey, Gin, I just love you. Will you go out with me? Is that what he was gonna say? No. You would reject him. He thought. He looked at Reki and then replied, but you, why would I want to do that when you're like, Yin might actually like someone else, you know? Reki raised an eyebrow and said, well, who would Yin like? And Maya said, oh, my childhood best friend. Yin seems to be very close with him at school and all. They even skate together sometimes. I'm pretty sure they might be dating. He said. Reki raised an eyebrow. Confused, of course. He replied to Maya and, well, obviously was not condoling him and said, well, why don't you just confess, and you never know until you give it a shot. He looked at Reki and said, do you not know how to comfort someone? And Reki was like, I mean, Longa says I'm bad at it, so Cherry says I'm bad at it as well as Joe. Maya looked at Reki and was like, you know, I feel like you would have been and done so much better if I was not talking about romance. But you know what? I was the mistake. I did the mistake on going to someone who isn't even in any romantic relationships and can barely tell that the boy he is in love with him as well. But you know what? That's okay. He replied, over to what you were doing. You were playing Minecraft, building a big ass house with all these fancy armors just to show off to your friend Kat that you can like do so much better than him. You liked Maya and you were with Longa as well, who was thinking of joining you, but you weren't really sure if Kat would like it. So you sat next to Longa and said, what if I liked Maya? What would you guys think? And the longer replied, "Wait, you like Miya?" Not hiding it at all, but luckily Miya and Reki and Joe were gone. The two most loudmouths out of all of them. But Cherry heard, and he was like, "You like Miya?" Well, that's something I did not expect, but okay. Well, how about you confess to him? You looked at him and said, "No." You looked at him and said, "No, I would rather die than do that." He was like, okay. You're lost. Maybe he might like you back." You looked at him and said, "Miya, like me back?" In your dreams. Later on, you all met up at S. Even, a shadow was finally there. You had a drink of your preferred choice in your hand, and you just finished it. So you throw away the cup because it's disposable, or the bottle, whichever one you wanted, or you put it down if it's a water bottle. And simple. You walk towards Miya and take his skateboard, giving him yours, and said, "Since we're racing each other today, how about we trade skateboards?" Miya looked at you and was shocked, a blush creeping onto his lips. Lips, fuck, cheeks! I meant cheeks, fuck, damn it! I'm not restarting a 67th time again. Oh, hell no. Anyways. And a smirk decided to creep up onto his lips. Finally fucking got that part done. Anyways, you smiled as well. But before you two started the beef, there was a few lower people who would beef. You looked and said, "None of these people have any potential." Miya nodded in agreement. Then it was your guys' turn to skate. You got on your skateboard, and just as Miya was about to get on his skateboard, which was your skateboard because you guys switched, Adam came. He said to you, "Oh, you're the rabbit, huh? I kind of want to skate against you. Miya, do you mind if I take this place?" Miya was about to say no, but people were around and said, "Miya, come on, you can't get in the way of the bunny's career skating." He looked concerned for a bit, but then he took his skateboard back and handed you your skateboard, handing Adam his skateboard, because he didn't want Adam to use your skateboard. But then Adam gave his skateboard back and said, "Oh, I'll use my own." He glared at Adam as Adam smiled. You and Adam started skating on the same time. You managed to keep speed up with him, and you were like, he's easier than I thought, but isn't the way... What about the love hug? You looked at him and had to make sure you stayed a distance away from him, but not going slower than him. That was the last thing you wanted, to go slower than him. One thing led to another. Adam got in front of you, way ahead, and he put his arms out for the love hug, but you barely dodged it. Then Adam got in front again, grabbed his skateboard and swing, hitting you right in the head.
Got the kick.
You fell. Your jacket getting cut up. Your skateboard ramming into a wall. And you, unconscious. Your head slightly cracked open. Blood was coming out. Miya was the first one to rush over. He shook you and shook you, wanting you to wake up. But you wouldn't respond. Teehee, I hope you liked it. I liked making this, and part 6 will be coming tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Yeah. Bye bye.